yeah, I don't really have anything inspirational or important to say, so. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel and happy 2019 to everybody. I am on take 3 of this video, so I'm really hoping that writing things down has helped me think, because I'm not gonna lie, I'm really hungry, which already makes me kind of a space case, and I just had some baby cuddles. So I'm not focused on filming videos. I'm focused on how cute that baby was, and that is not very good for my being productive today. But anyways, I wanted to actually welcome 2019 with a good video. Last year I did a video where I talked all about some pretty strict resolutions, and pretty much none of them came true. I don't even know where that notebook is, so I don't want to think about it. 2018 was a really hard year for me, and it was just really hard for my mental health. And I had a lot of bad issues with jobs. I just dropped the ball. Honestly, I just didn't do a lot of the things that I wanted, and I'm not really upset because I got through a lot of stuff that I didn't think I would have to get through, and I feel accomplished in a different way even though I didn't complete any of my goals. But I have some apple cider and a list of my goals for the year, and I would love to talk about them with you. I feel like I can't really talk about a beginning of the year video without talking about my planner and organization. As you can kind of see behind me, I got a new calendar board. This thing is freaking awesome. We got this at Hobby Lobby, so if you want that one, Hobby Lobby is a great place. I really love all of the sections on it and the size of it. I also got some new whiteboard markers for $5, and it doesn't wipe off too easily. I don't know if this bothers other people, but I really hate when I'm using a whiteboard marker and then I have to go back and correct something, because then my hand just wipes off half the board and then I have to fix all of the things, which makes me have to fix more things. Can't stand it. But these markers work pretty well, and they are in really pretty colors that I have only picked blue and purple out of the entire pack because I wanted it to match the rest of what I want the room to look like. Obviously right now it's brown, but I don't want it to stay brown. And I also have a new planner. I freaking love this planner. This is the Day Designer 2019 weekly planner. I don't know what the actual size is, but this thing is huge. It's going to be a great desk planner, and it's January through December. It's not one of the school year ones like the one I got last year. It is the same spread, almost exact, to the one that I was using last year, so I know it's something that I like, but because it's bigger, I can fit my clumsy hands on it, and I can fit my big handwriting in the planner, because that was my big issue with my last year's planner, and why I actually got a new 2019 planner before I actually needed to, just because I couldn't fit on it very well. And now that that is out of the way, I really wanted to talk about some of my goals, because it's almost obligatory at this point that we talk about our goals for 2019. Yeah, I don't really have anything inspirational or important to say, so. I did separate my goals between a few categories. So starting off with my crafty goals. Who didn't see that coming? My first crafty goal is I want to learn a new stitch every single month, and it can be knit or crochet. I know that this month I'm doing a knit stitch because I really want to learn a specific stitch. I think it's called the raspberry stitch. It looks very textured and fun, and I really would love to make some raspberry stitch hats. So I'm very excited to learn that, and I just think expanding my knit and crochet stitch dictionary, my personal one, whatever you want to call it, I think expanding that would be really beneficial to me. I feel like I get really bored of knitting and crocheting because, let's be honest, I do some pretty basic stuff. Other than my amigurumi, which I haven't been working on in years, I just do standard stitches. I knit, purl, double crochet, lots of granny blankets. But I love my granny blankets, that's not a regret at all. And I am selling knit and crochet stuff online again. I haven't added it to the shop. I don't even think I'm going to make a separate shop for it. Right now I'm just sort of emailing invoices. It's good side money from working on the soap. It gets me into a different mindset. Kind of easier to be able to sell crochet stuff than soap stuff because you can't smell the soap through the screen, whereas you can see the stitches and imagine that it's soft and squishy. And I also want to learn how to sew. I got the power cord for my sewing machine, I had to replace it, and I want to make dog clothes specifically. Other than dog clothes, I also want to make myself a whole bunch of circle skirts, but I know that that one's supposed to be really easy. So dog clothes is the bigger goal for that. I didn't really know what to call this goal, but I'm just gonna call it content related. So my content related goals is I would really love to learn how to do a new Photoshop skill or task every month. So 12 stitches and 12 Photoshop tasks every single month for the year of 2019. I have like a minimal understanding of a lot of some of what you can use Photoshop. I only have Photoshop Elements right now. I am hoping to invest in the full Photoshop. A lot of it, from what I can tell, is transferable knowledge, but I kind of teach myself how to do something and then I just do it over and over and over again. That is what I've done for my Instagram feed and my thumbnails. I figured out how to do something and I just kept doing it. Well, thumbnails I can't really say yet. I know how to do them because of what I do for Instagram, and I've been doing that for a couple of months now. And I'm also devoting Tuesdays and Thursdays to making videos, and these can be videos that are going up onto my YouTube channel, which is more than likely, and I'm also trying to start making more video ads for Facebook and social media. I have done one this year. It was really just like some sliding pictures with a lot of text, but it did really well, and I would love to make more things like that to help people find my business so that I can grow as an entrepreneur. And I'm kind of not used to talking about this on YouTube or in general, but I do have some spiritual goals for these. But I went through, I don't want to say a slump, but a slump is sort of like the best word I can think of for it. I went through a period for a few years where I just didn't feel very connected to anything in particular. I still have my belief system just on like a base level. I was like, yep, it's there. I know it's there, but I wasn't putting a lot of conscious thought into it. I wasn't devoting energy or time towards it because it just didn't feel right. And towards the second half of 2018, I started to get that spark back. For 2019, I have been tracking the lunar calendar pretty well, and I just want to continue doing that. It makes me feel a little bit better in ways that I just don't know how to describe very well. I also want to read my tarot cards more regularly. I told myself I was gonna start doing this in 2018, and I kind of did. I don't know, I kind of just, I feel like sometimes I have to be in the right mindset to read them and don't know how to talk about that, honestly. I also want to start collecting more crystals and stones and essential oils and things like that, and like making my home and my surroundings more witchy and spiritual and relaxing for me. I got some gift cards for Christmas and I have already spent all of them at the local spiritual supply store. Some crystals and some lavender oil because it's all I wanted really for Christmas. I also want to start lighting more candles. Obviously, I really do like to light candles a lot. I think that's been a pretty solid thing on my YouTube channel, is I almost always have a little bit of B-roll from a lit candle. But I also like to light candles with intention, devoted by color and thoughts, I guess. Prayers might be a good word. I would really like to do some more candle magic. Started some already and it just makes me feel good. And then 2 more goals for my spiritual section of 2019 is I really want to get outside more. Today is a bad example of that because it's rainy and sleepy and I need so much caffeine to stay awake today. But I would really like to get outside more, and I would really like to start participating more in my community. For a few years, it was really important to me to be a part of everything, and then when I just wasn't feeling as connected spiritually to my spiritual beliefs, I just didn't really want to be a part of the community. And I miss that so much. I miss having that sense of togetherness and not feeling so alone. And if there's anyone that I want to be around and make myself not introvert as much, it would be my spiritual community. And lastly, I have some health goals. I have posted health goals on this channel since day one, and I am not aiming to lose weight this year. I am not aiming to work out twice a week or anything like that, but I would like to take Daisy out to the park at least once a week, weather permitting, preferably more. In my head, the goal is that I wake up, Daisy and I go outside, I do my morning thing, I do my morning work stuff, and then we go to the park for lunch. I think that'd be really nice. Kids would be in school, I wouldn't have to deal with people, I can still introvert a little bit, and we're also getting outside in nature. The dog park near us is actually really nice and it's new. I haven't seen any other dogs there. I think Daisy would love it. Actually, I know she would love it. Every time we go there, she's very excited. I do have a gym membership right now and my goal is to decide whether or not to keep it. This is the gym that I used to go to with my little brother Josh, and it's just not always the most comfortable thing to go because I just remember him and remember that he's not here now. And I don't want to go back because I remember that feeling. But then when I think of canceling it, I'm like, but then I can't go. I would like to do something, like I love the stair climber there. That's nice. So I need to decide whether or not I'm keeping my gym membership, and whether or not I keep my gym membership, I do need to work out more. It's good for me. It makes me happy. Endorphins. Happy people don't kill people. I also want to start cutting down on added sugar. This is a bad example because I know that this has added sugar in it. Back when I was working in the summer, I did a full week without any added sugar. Like I cut out ketchup and all of the things I wasn't supposed to be eating. And after the headache subsided, the multiple day headache, I felt really good. And I kind of miss that feeling and I kind of want to go back to that. I don't know if I'm going to cut sugar out completely, but I know that it would be good for me because I eat a lot of sweets this time of year because it's very easily accessible. I don't care about potato chips and things like that, but there's Reese's Cups in the living room and I want them. I also have been trying to work on developing a night morning routine so that I'm getting up and taking care of myself. I had one, I've made videos on them before and I really like making videos on them before, but it's also just really, it's nice to have a way that I know I'll wake up in a way that I know helps me go to sleep. I just want to like make it the best it can be, I guess. And finally, I need to start taking vitamins again. I actually did take vitamins in 2018. Very proud of myself, but I'm all out, so I need to go get more and start taking them and get back in the habit of taking them. And this is like not on the paper or anything like that, but I've been really good at flossing, so I want 2019 to be like the year that I floss all the time. Dental hygiene, yo. Those are the goals that I have figured out for 2019. It feels really weird to be here already because next year's 2020 and like all the puns are, I'm so excited for that. But I'm feeling really good today and I feel like I'm coming out of a cloud or something, thick jelly, whatever you want to call it. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you guys enjoyed this. I would love to hear your goals and resolutions for 2019 in the comments below. Until next time, I really can't wait to make another video to post for you guys. So bye.